Privacy activists are expressing concern over Amazon's new security drone for use inside the home. However, the retail giant does insist that it could still become the next big thing. Oh no. However, some potential consumers are less than convinced, with online users dubbing the product insane and even a nightmare. There are questions too over who else could snoop on customers through this new Amazon product. We got opinion on the streets of New York.
That's absolutely insane that's being marketed and sold to a public.
I'm a little uncomfortable with it.
And let's say if someone could hack it, I mean, you don't want this drone to go into your bathroom while you're taking a shower.
Obviously, companies like Amazon and Ring are collecting data. They do it constantly. And, you know, at first they say, we're not collecting data, or we're only using data for this. And then it comes out 2 years later that they've been listening to every word that you've said. So I'm concerned about it, but you're paying with your data for convenience, and that's the rub. That's what happens nowadays. It's unfortunate, but that's what people do.
Well, Amazon does have quite a history of controversial products. There is unease that its new wrist-worn device, promoted as a health gadget, can scan your body and analyse your voice. And the company's Alexa Guard virtual assistant that potentially turns your speakers into listening devices. Amazon insists, though, that no one can view your data without permission, and the company will not sell that information. Well, the launch of the indoor drone is planned for next year, but the product still needs to be authorised by the authorities. We spoke to Dave Lindorf. He's an investigative journalist and founding editor too of the online newspaper This Can't Be Happening. He says that this latest offering is very much in line with how tech giants today operate.
Well, look, Amazon is all about collecting data. I mean, that's what they do. It's the same thing with Facebook and Google. They're collecting enormous amounts of data on every person they can get. We know that the major internet companies and companies like Amazon are cooperating willingly with police, state, local, and federal police agencies, intelligence agencies. All they got to do basically is ask, and they get what they want. The real question is why Americans buy these things. I mean, people know that there have been stories about Alexa monitoring what's going on in your house. Amazingly, American citizens seem to be okay with the idea of large corporations collecting every kind of data. You know, they complain about the government collecting data, but they don't seem to mind the idea that these completely autonomous, unregulated corporations are getting their data.